We are your area news team.
And now it's time for another edition of Agriculture in East Texas. Brought to you by the good people at Shelby Savings Bank. This time we visited with fourth generational farmer Chris Link with Link Charolais, located just outside of Center, Texas.
We've had chickens and cows ever since I've known. And
so you're a multi-generational farmer?
Fourth generations probably. Great-grandfather was a cropper, and my grandfather, he grew up doing that. And when he moved here with the chicken business with Purina, he built him a few houses and moved here to Center, and then we got into the cow business also.
Me and Chris loaded up in his truck, and he gave me a tour of his property where he showed me some of his cattle as well. And I learned what makes his cattle so special.
The biggest thing we do as a registered Charolais breeder is we breed bulls. That's where our majority of our income comes from. It is, we're breeding the bulls for the commercial cattlemen. The Charolais bulls can produce more weight on the calves than any other breed. There's data to prove it. We can do it faster and more weight in a shorter period of time. And then that puts more money in the commercial cattle breeders' pockets. So that's kind of our goal, is to produce really good bulls that can produce low birth weight to high weaning weight. There's 100 registered Charolais mama cows and about 50 commercial cows, which we use for recips to improve our program.
We was talking a little bit earlier about your artificial insemination along with embryo program. Tell us a little bit about that, how that works. It's kind of like a surrogate deal for cows.
Well, every year on the artificial insemination, the AI we call, we just get all the cows up and synchronize them up to breed them to different bulls that we don't own, the popular bulls, and try to create different matings. We do that to a lot of the cows, the registered cows. And then on the recip cows that we were talking about, we choose the cows that are producing really good for us, and we flush them, and we put them in our donor program, and we take those embryos out of those donor cows and put in these commercial cows to multiply our herd faster by using a donor cow that can, produce up to an average around 9 eggs, but they can produce up to 50-something eggs. It makes the cow have a calf, more than one calf a year. She can have, in her lifetime, up to 50 to 100 calves in her lifetime by doing this donor program. Well, I think the Charolais give a lot more power, and they just can grow. The growth they give to the calves. You can take a low birth weight calf and make them weigh 700-800 pounds.
And lastly, what has farming meant for you and your family?
Well, it's just a good way to make a good income around here, and the good folks that we meet in the Charolais business, and the friends that we have, friends all over the country, and it's just good people in it. It's hard work, but it's fun doing, and just the idea of creating something with these cattle and breeding them and just seeing them grow. It's just really fun.
Tough and dependable, just like his cattle. Chris Link with Link Charolais. With Center Broadcasting Company, this has been Justin Mott, encouraging you to go out and be amazing. Agriculture in East Texas is brought to you by the good people at Shelby Savings Bank.
cbc-radio.com, keeping you connected wherever you go.